Hey guys, so first of all, happy August. August dance. So that's now the official August dance, by the way. Today I'll be talking about milkshakes, magic, and I have an awesome, possum Mr. Men competition where you could win a cash prize. It's so hot in this flat that I think I've actually melted. Have I melted yet? So in order to cool down, I made myself the ultimate milkshake of destiny. And I was so excited to drink it, I was like, hee. I spilt it all over myself. So this has made me realize how accident prone I really am. Like this toe has been stubbed at least 9,000 times. I think it's actually crying. It's actually crying.
I feel so abused.
Yeah, if I was one of the Mr. Men, I would definitely be Mr. Bump. See, I'm Mr. Bump, which is relevant. We'll be coming to that later. But first of all, I thought I'd tell you about my ultimate story of clumsiness and failure. Let's cast our minds back to when I was 11 years old. Most 11-year-olds wanted to be a fireman or a footballer. Phil wanted to be a magician. Yup, not only a magician, but the best magician. I wanted to pull lions out of hats. I wanted to saw Sarah Michelle Gellar in half. I wanted to do everything. The main reason I wanted to do this was to impress a girl called Charlotte. My method of pushing her over in the playground hadn't really worked so far, so I thought I'd go the magician's route. Charlotte was awesome. First of all, she was one of the first people to have a PlayStation, and she had a Mario backpack. Come on, guys. We had a show and tell thing coming up at the end of the week, so I asked the teacher if it could be my turn. So the plan was to do my magic show and bring Charlotte to the front for my final trick, and then she would fall madly in love with me. Well, that was the plan anyway. Things went a little differently. My mom had made me a wizard's cape out of a bin bag, and she'd stuck some silver stars onto it, and I was like, ooh. But yeah, I got to the front of the class, and everyone was watching, and Charlotte was sat at the front, and I went for my first trick, the rubber band completion. So I put my rubber band around 2 fingers, and then kablam! Ooh. And everyone was like, ooh. My second trick was the levitating handkerchief. So my mom had sewn bouncy ball to a handkerchief, so I would drop it and the handkerchief would go whoa. Although when I looked, the bouncy ball had become unhinged from the handkerchief. So I went under the table and with a needle and thread I was trying to re-sew it. But I was pushing so hard with the needle into the bouncy ball that my hand slipped and it just went. So I pulled it out and thought, forget it, it's okay, we'll move on to the next trick. Charlotte, come on to the front, Charlotte. And she was like, hello, Phil. And I was like, pick a card, any card. And that's the last thing I remember. Apparently, I'd fainted at the sight of my own blood. The next thing I knew, I had a teacher standing over me, going, you'll never be a wizard, Phil. Now that hurt. That really hurt. I didn't even want to be a wizard. I wanted to be a magician, Mrs. Brown. I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, I also had a giant graze on my face because I'd face palmed the floor. I didn't faint gracefully. I just woo. So yeah, after that, Charlotte never did go on a date with me. I think she ended up with Nick, who had an N64. Damn him. And I remain the strange, lonely wizard boy. Tear. Competition time! Now you guys were saying you wanted a competition that wasn't all about drawing, so this one is about videos. Remember I told you Mr. Bump was relevant? Well, they started doing Mr. Men gummy sweets at Tesco, and the Mr. Bump ones are my favorite. Come in milky and blue flavor. And they were so nice that I asked Tesco if I could give some away as prizes, and they were like, yeah. So to win, all you need to do is post a video response to this video with your own story of how you've hurt yourself, embarrassed yourself, or had a general fail. Much like Mr. Bump would. All the video responses from the UK will be put onto the official Mr. Men Facebook page, where there will be a voting system, where you can vote for your favorite Mr. Bump fail story. Vote! The grand winner with the most votes will win £500, which is cool of them. And there'll be loads of iTunes vouchers for the runners-up. You could buy a whole herd of lions with that. Also, don't worry if you're not in the UK, I'll be choosing loads of my favorite entries to win Mr. Men sweets, and my favorite will get an amazing Phil t-shirt. As I said, all of the information and the Facebook page is below. But I suggest you enter because these are tasty. Today's Draw Phil Naked is... I'm gonna go now. Actually, let's see if I'm still a magician. Think of a playing card. Have you thought of it? 3 of diamonds. No? Okay. Please like this video if you enjoyed this kind of story video, and I'll do more of these in the future. And I'll see you next week. These are definitely bandages and not toilet paper. Honest.